hope is that we all get it. Don't give in to the pain, just keep living, cause
got dreams I'm striving for. So I'm gonna live higher. I'm gonna live higher. I got dreams I'm striving.
What's going on, guys? It's Toby Rosario. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I wanted to go over was some of the tools, resources that I'm currently using in my business. So this is what I'm doing. I'm sharing all my resources, experiences, knowledge. That way you guys can learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make those mistakes. And I'm going to be showing you guys what's working for me, what I'm currently using in my business, websites, resources, tools, things like that. So today I wanted to go over some of the things that I'm using. So when you're in business, you want to have a CRM. So what a CRM stands for, I think it's Customer Relationship Management. Essentially what that is, it's a database where you can put all your leads in there, all your information. That way you're not using like a yellow notepad, and everything is organized, right? You can, no lead left behind. You can keep track of everything that's going on in your business. So this is great. This is important. You guys need to have this now, right? The pros and cons is that you know, with these CRMs, there's going to be a monthly cost, right? So what I did was I tested out. I'm testing out, and I'm going to upgrade. So this CRM, REI Automation Squad, I'll have the links below. So you can actually, so what they do is they provide you with a free CRM, a free Podio CRM with all their work, I think they're called workspaces or apps. I'm sorry, they're called apps, and they'll provide you with the free app. So you'll get a free version of that, and so you would just go here, and then that's actually like a course you would take through the easy button REI. Again, I'll have the links below. But I'm gonna upgrade to the full version. So this does a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail on what it does, but it essentially keeps track of everything. There's no lead left behind. It's some advanced stuff that's going on behind the scenes. You can keep track of your marketing metrics. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna get into that. It does all the follow-up for you. You know, this is just a brief overview of what it does. Right now I am on the free version, but I'm gonna upgrade, and I'll have the links below so you guys can check that out for yourself. This is kind of what it looks like. I'm not gonna show you my whole Podio here. I don't want you guys to see my leads and things like that, but again, I'll have the links below so you guys can check that out. So another resource, tool / website that I use is Yellow Letter HQ. This is if you wanted to do some direct mail. Now again, direct mail does continue to work. I still use direct mail. I don't do it high volume. I do it very specific. I target 1 or 2 zip codes, and you know, I did do a video where you guys can check that out. Maybe I have the links below, where I made $17,000 from a direct mail campaign, just mailing to 1 zip code. So this website is the best in the business. They're about, depending on, so you're gonna have to do 1,000 minimum, okay? But they have all different kinds of size, styles, and postcards. So if you want to do direct mail, you guys can. This is the website. This is the website that I use and have used and will continue to use. The best in the business. Support is great, and I think it's the cheapest that I found. And they do have that different, like I said, different style postcards that work well. So you guys should definitely check that out if you want to. If you're into direct mail. Again, direct mail does work. It's just a lot more expensive, and you gotta be strategic about it. Again, I did do a video. I break down exactly how I was able to make $17,000 from 1 deal, because I was very strategic and focused on. You know, I have a video explaining exactly what I did. So definitely check this website out. And then CallRail is something for tracking your calls, right? So if you're doing several campaigns, you want to be able to track your leads, and you want to know where the calls are coming from, right? So if you do a direct mail campaign, if you do an RVM campaign, you want to be able to know where the leads are coming from, where the deals are coming from. That way you know what's working, what's not working. So that's why it's important to track all your data, all the numbers, because you don't want to send direct mail. You don't want to do RVM with the same number, because then you won't know what's working, right? You don't know how to. You got to be able to track everything. You want to know what's working, what's not working, and things like that. So this is what I use to keep track of all my numbers, all my data. I'll have the links below, and I think they have a free trial where you can test it out. But it's definitely something I use. I'll go over this quick. This is something I use all the time. This is an amazing resources. It's called Fiverr.com. It's essentially where you can get anything. You can get anything, almost anything you can think of done, like flyers, business cards, logos, things with Excel. I mean, you name it, you can get it done. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on here, but essentially anything you can think of related to like graphics, business logos, design, flyers. This is where I go. Definitely go here. It's cheap and the quality is pretty good. You just got to make sure that they have a high rating. So go ahead and check that out. I have the links below. And this is what I use for ringless voicemails. So as you can see, I have a lot of credits here. I have about 9,000 credits to do some ringless voicemails. As you can see, I've done 1,000, 1,800, 900, and some other ones here. So this is something if you're into RVM. So actually you can get 100 credits if you use my code. I'll have the links below. They'll give you 100 free credits. So it's definitely something you could test. If you sign up under that code that I have in the description, you'll get 100 free credits. So I definitely encourage you to take advantage of that. And this is my last tool here, Property List Manager, right? And here's why this is a game changer, right? Because so what this does, so what Property List Manager does, right? And I have tons of videos. I have a couple of videos explaining what this does, but I'll go into it again. So what this does is, let's say you have 5 different lists: absentee owner, probate, tax delinquent, divorce, right? Code violations. So you have those 5 lists. So what you would do, you would upload the list up here, right? You would upload the list, and then you would tell it what. So in a nutshell, what this does is it's going to combine all the lists, right? And then you can tell the software, right? You can tell the software you want a list count of only people who show up on 2 or more lists, or 3 or more lists, or 4 or more lists, right? So for example, if you upload an absentee, probate, tax default, and code violations, okay? So you have 4 different lists. So you tell the software, I want a new list, right, that shows me that from people who are showing up on 3 of the 4 lists. And on top of that, it tells you out of all those properties which ones are vacant. So you have absentee, probate, tax default, code violation, and it's vacant. So they have 5 levels of motivation. So that's why you can become very narrowed down, strategic. You're gonna have a highly motivated seller, right? Does that make sense? Because you're gonna have all these different motivation levels on top of the plain list, right? So this is why I like Property List Manager. I'll have the links below where you guys can check them out. I think they do a free trial, but this is a game changer. This is something that I use, and it's great. And it also tells you which properties are absentee as well. But yeah, so just think about it. If you have an absentee, tax default, probate, vacant, and they're all shown, and you have a new list that tells you, okay, 123 Main Street, or John Smith is showing up on 3 of the 4 lists, right? He's absentee, he's behind on his taxes, he inherited the property, and it's vacant, right? That's a highly motivated seller. So this is something you guys should definitely get into and start and sign up for. I'll have the links below if you guys want to check that out. I think they they have a free trial. So that's it. So they have the free pro deal. You guys can definitely check that out. And then Yellow Letter if you wanted to do some direct mail. I think yellow letter you have to do a minimum of 1,000. It ends up being about, depending on which postcards, about $430. Okay, and then CallRail to track your leads, like where the leads coming from. Fiverr just for like general logos, things with Excel, like formatting lists, converting Excels and things like that. Business logos, definitely something you guys should check out. I use them all the time. And slide broadcast is for like ringless voicemails. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. Ringless voicemails. You get 100 free credits if you use the code I have in the description. And then property list manager is to stack the list. Yeah, so this is where you'll get a lot. You'll get a targeted list as opposed to a very broad list. So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments what other tools let me know in the comments what tools you guys use for your business. I'm sure I left some other ones out, but this is ones that I use constantly, and I'll keep updating this list and my resources as I learn more on the go, and you guys be able to follow me along as well. If this video provided some sort of value, don't forget to give it a like. Again, that does help with the algorithm. I get to share this video with more people, and more people get to see it, and they get the value. But that's it, guys. That's my time. My name's Toby Rosario. Peace.